Hey all, this is Joe from Paracord Reviews, and I first want to apologize. I have been dealing with intense craziness between a hurricane that hit our state, travel for work, and everything else. It's just been a little nuts, but I'm back with this video. I was home for the blink of an eye, had this Tax Shield 550 Paracord come in. It says it's made in the USA, as you can see here, and we're going to take a look at it. So stay tuned. Tax Shield uh, Paracord 550. This is 50 foot. It was, I believe, $5 is what I picked it up at. Never heard of them before. Um, they're based out of North Carolina. I'm in southern Georgia right now for work, so I was able to pick this stuff up. It's, as you can see here, I won't read it to you, but so it's all about military type gear. They say it's mil spec. So let's take a look and see what we got here. Kind of got a makeshift thing going here since I'm in a hotel. Uh, so pardon the weird setup. So first thing, you can see here that it's kind of flat. It's got a flat appearance, and so it feels like, let's see if I can roll it around a little bit. It kind of unflattens itself, but uh, that tells me that it's loosely packed into the sheath. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. This stuff, okay, so I just sharpened this knife. It is sharp. It is actually very sharp, and I cannot cut this stuff. So that's kind of different. In fact, I just used this knife working on some Operation Gratitude keychains with some paracord from Atwood rope, and it cut through. It was cutting through just fine. Okay, so that was interesting. I have never run across that. So let's take a look. Is it real paracord? This is real paracord. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands. So it's not military grade, but it's military spec. This does feel very, the nylon is very good. It's like a good quality nylon, as you can see. I have never had paracord like this not want to cut. It's loose in here, so there's a lot of room for movement. You may or may not like that, but there is a lot of room for movement. I get the sense that this is nylon, and we'll test here in a second, but I get the sense this is nylon because it's not fraying a lot like the polyester stuff tends to do. So let's take a look see. So you can see it melted on the end. It didn't catch fire. And even so it put itself out. So even then, this is real nylon, which that's very good. So we're dealing with the good stuff here. Um, so let's see if it's cooled. Yep, so it cooled up really nice. So for all purposes, this does appear to be real nylon cord. Um, so what do we got to do next? Let's make a bracelet and see how it feels, and I'll be right back. Okay, all done. This stuff was actually very easy to work with. No problems with kinking or anything else. It feels nice. It is a little on the rougher side, but not like annoyingly rough. It doesn't irritate the skin. Um, and it's probably just due to it being nylon. I will say that um, even when I cut it again, because I decided to wait and test it, or I decided to try it again. Even cutting it again though, it it didn't want to cut. So I think I don't want to make a decision based upon that, because that can be a good thing, meaning it's not going to easily fall apart or cut. Obviously, this sheathing is very solid. It's well made, even though it's not uh, stiff, it's not stiff. It does feel well. It works well. It's not overly loose, like say the Dollar Tree stuff, or some of the Chinese stuff. So obviously, this is quality. It is nylon. Um, so so overall, this is really a good product. I have to say that I'd never heard of Tax Shield before. I don't know if this company is buying from somebody else and rebadging it, or if they're having this made by somebody. But I just looked. Now, I found it in a local store, and I think I spent $10 for 50 feet. Um, on Amazon, they have the olive green or the OD green 50 feet for $4.99, and the black for for 10.13. So this is good stuff. It's not. It is good stuff. I'll give them credit. Like I said, I've never heard of this before, but it's worth taking a look at. If you see it in the store, definitely maybe give it a gander. So I think overall, I don't want to hold against them the lack of cutability, but I will say that that is something that somebody needs to think about. But overall, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. It's nylon, it's quality stuff. I could easily see making more things. At the price point of $5 for 50 feet of the military green, the 100 feet is $12.92 for the green, $15.43 for the coyote, and actually the black is $8.29. So the black on Amazon is cheaper than the 50 foot. The 100 foot of black is cheaper than the 50 foot. So guys, run out, go pick some of this stuff up. It's good. You can find a link to it on the description below. But until next time, keep paracording. Later.